Hi. Live. A couple minutes late. Oh my goodness, because we have a toddler who's having a meltdown.
She's had a meltdown for like an hour now.
No. Oh, live chat. There we go. Are you coming up on time?
Say hi. Say hi.
Okay, cool story. Do you mind grabbing me my cup, Lily? We're waiting for YouTube to tell all of you people we're here. Oh, please get out of the fridge. She already has a sandwich sitting on the counter. Hello, person. Oh, that's right. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to our now monthly lives. We used to do this every week, and now I kind of miss you guys.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like
This was our weekly thing. Hello, Holly. How are you guys?
I miss you. Hi, Holly.
Virginia says hello.
Hello.
Hello, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon. Is Sherry here?
No. Well, I don't know who else here. YouTube doesn't show me unless there's a comment.
Well, Sherry, make comments.
Make comments. So I am out. Okay, thank you. Hello. I am out in the thick of our house today. So hopefully we can get through this live.
Is there a heat wave?
Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Nan.
Hi, Nan.
Nan, your children are being crazy today.
Hi, Nan. Can you come over today? Right now? Hi,
Yeah.
La,
Okay. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hey. So what's everybody up to this Saturday? It's been a whole month. Oh, Gigi. Holly says, you look so beautiful in your shirt. And then, hi, Lily, too. How are you guys? We're waiting for our pizza for dinner. It's good to know, at least, that pizza for dinner is an international thing. And when all else fails, you end up with pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, my goodness. We have pizza far too often. I know. Pizza. Today is burger day, though. Today's our special. Okay, so what we did is I shared with you guys with the Fly Lady system, but the kids got their control journals this week. And so they had to check off all of their things. And if they checked off all of their things, I said they could get a shake with Burger Day because they don't get shakes. And so they worked really hard and they did such a good job. I was so impressed. You girls killed it this week. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Sherry.
Hi, everybody.
So yeah, they did so good. All week long, these girls were on it. Next week, I'll show you guys the video of them doing their 5-minute room rescue. And
Hi, Emma.
hi, Emma. Hi, Debu.
Hi, guys.
So your chicken is not watching this live right now. She's not seeing this. And I don't know if Emma's on. Those are the names you know, so that's who you're saying hi to?
She does Lily, Gigi, Dayu, Nan, and
Yeah, the chicken's name is Debbie, but she calls her like Debu.
Dayu.
Yeah, not sure where she got that. Nan, yes, you can say hi to Nan. Nan is there.
I don't think your chicken's much alive though.
Yeah, your chicken doesn't have
You
internet.
can get a phone for the chicken, right?
We're not getting the chicken's phones.
Why not?
Set up a screen outside so the chickens can watch the lives.
No. Probably not get it.
Yeah, our chickens probably would. Hey, Afton, how are you? Oh, it's so good to get to catch up with you guys. It's been kind of nice taking a break from daily videos. I've just been doing like the 3 each week, kind of going now into like adding the kids in. And then it's been nice because we have a lot of projects. Hey, Julianne. We have a lot of projects we're trying to finish up here around the house. And of course, every time you try to do one thing, something else breaks or doesn't work or something happens.
Do you want to tell me?
Nope. Hey, Carrie, it's so good to see you. So we've been just super busy with stuff like that. And then got a lot of stuff to be doing for for the new school year and the stuff we want to share with you guys. Holly says that she will have to send you some pictures of her mom's chickens. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yes, you've got to send us all of the chicken pictures, Holly. Yeah, Emily, you know that. Oh yes, Kelly, you'll have to send me pictures. I want to see how it turns out. I love projects, which I know you guys know, but I'm also kind of ready for some of them to be done. I was trying to be intentional with our bathroom because I shared with you guys how I just haven't been feeling very well, and so I'm trying to, you know, make some intentional changes to get feeling better. But when I started working on our bathroom, I was like, okay, but I'm gonna take more breaks and I'm gonna be a little bit slower. And it didn't help that we had like issues and problems come up with the plumbing and different things, so it kind of forced us to have to wait a little bit. And so it's almost done. We finished up more of it yesterday. I just have a couple things to kind of finish up, but it's really pretty. It's so exciting to have everything. And so I'm sure I'll end up doing like a total breakdown for you guys because we were able to do it really cheap. And like I said, we've been gathering supplies and working on this for 2 years now. So it made it even better, but I am so excited to be nearly done. But at least now, as of day before yesterday, we have 2 working sinks, a new toilet, and the shower was okay because we haven't fixed the shower yet. But it's so exciting to have like running water in our bathroom again, which is a pretty big deal. So we're pretty excited. I have done nothing outside though, and we had like a week's worth of rain, and so now everything is like growing like crazy. And Brandon's been out there, him and Travis, trying to keep up with everything and all of that. So, anyways, that's been our fun of all of the things. Hello. I want to share with you guys. I know most of you are in our a home church, but for those of you who didn't see, I will be posting an update in the home church group as far as doing the summer camp out on our property. So it's looking like we'll probably do some type of like Labor Day type thing is what's looking like to be the best with everyone. Hello, Gina. But I will post I'll post an update in the Facebook group as it looks like that is he doesn't need that. Does it look like that's the winner as far as everybody, you know, having time off and things like that. So I'm super duper excited for that. That's going to be fun. Huh. You have peanut butter all over your face. That is really gross. Hey. So that's what we've kind of been up to. Lots of trying to get stuff done, trying to get stuff taken care of. I'm really excited. Sherry's going to help me out. We're going to work on some stuff for your sandwich. For the homeschool stuff, we are planning to start our new homeschool year next month. So you have a boo-boo? Yes, she got attacked by the cat this morning. Again, for like the 500th time. The cat. Do you mind bringing Jerry in, please? Yes. That was a fun story. So I know some of you guys heard Brandon talk about it last week. But our dog, Jerry, he went missing. It was Sunday, right before church. Yeah, he broke out and took off running, and I tried chasing him down, but it was super late, and church was trying to start, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know. He always comes, if he does get out, he always comes back and whatever. So a day went by that next morning we woke up, he still hadn't come back. And then the next day went by, he still hadn't come back. And so I was looking around, you know, trying to find different things, looking at like our animal shelter. They post pictures anytime they find dogs and things like that. And no Jerry. And so Brandon goes, after it had been a couple days, Brandon goes, call the pound, just call again and see what you can find. So I call again and they go, nope, we still don't have, you know, a dog that matches that description. And I said, oh my gosh, it's just so frustrating. I know he ran down. There's a rest stop on the other side of the mountain, like behind our property. Yeah, Brandon must be super happy. Will you get her cup? Go get your cup. This is mine, and I don't want backwash sandwich in my cup, please. And so I mentioned something, and the lady at the pound goes, oh my gosh, the rest stop. I think I know where your dog is. And I'm like, what? So we go through this whole thing and she goes, your dog's in Greensboro, which you guys, that's like 2 hours east of us. And I'm like, how the heck, is the dog in Greensboro and all of this. And so I got in contact with the lady. It was like this whole thing that went down, but this lady her and her family, they live eastern in Greensboro, but they were coming out to the mountains to camp. And so they stopped at the rest stop, and sure enough, because the people who own the property behind us, they're clearing all the trees out. Why? I have no idea. So now it's like an open straight shot to the rest stop. Why would you want that? I have no idea, but that's what they're doing. And he went down over there, and when he went over there, everybody at the rest stop was telling them like, oh, somebody just dropped him off here at the rest stop. They just left him, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, what are you talking about? No. And so the lady, her and her family, they loaded him up and took him. He went camping with them. It's a pups, yeah. They took him camping up in the mountains and then took him home to Greensboro. But apparently once they got back to Greensboro, like in the city, he started freaking out and was like, this is not what I do. I'm not a city dog anymore. Like, what happened? This isn't my home. And so he started getting like super stressed out, and he kept trying to bust out their door and like try to go home, I guess, or whatever. And so we got in contact with them, and they were like the sweetest family ever. And they were like, we want to bring him home. Like, poor Jerry. We feel so bad. We dog napped. We thought that was funny. So they came and they brought him home, and it was like the sweetest thing ever. And Brandon was like, dang it, why did I tell you to call the pound? Because Jerry is a handful, but we were sad. We missed him. Yeah, he did. He went camping with them and like, did all of this stuff. We're like, Jerry's just going on vacation. It's crazy. Yeah, it was like a total homeward bound. That's what the kids were saying too. They were like, hey, it's like homeward bound. So he's home now, and he's just like, hey, those are my, oh, thank you. That's
he was
fantastic.
happy when he came back.
Yeah, he was. It was so cute. She said he got all perked up in the car, like the closer they got to the house, and he was all excited. It was really sweet. Yes, Mom, I have the book and everything for you guys to start. So I have volunteered my mom to be our homeschool tutor, and she is going to work with Travis and someone else starting on Monday, kind of going through some stuff. So Mom, I have the book. They're ready to go. When I get done, maybe I will message you and Sherry on Facebook. Are you okay? And we can set up like a Zoom call or something like that, so you guys can all talk and catch up and all of the things. So maybe after this we can, okay, after this I have to go and get everybody lunch because they're all starving and they have to wait for me to be done with the live to get lunch. And they work so hard to earn their shakes, so they have to get their shakes. Hey, Karen, you're on. So after we do all that though, let's maybe sit down, and Sherry, if that works for you, I'll send a Facebook message between me, Mom, and you, Sherry, so we can all kind of coordinate that and work on that. So yeah, that was our big fun adventure with poor Jerry boy. So the Veritas conflict. Will you go grab me that book? It's one that my mom has raved about for like a million years, literally. She's always talked about it. And it's one of those like, yes, and we've got to read that book. And so, not a million years, the Veritas, and sure it's the Veritas conflict. But she has talked about this for years and years and years. And it's one that we were always like, oh my gosh, yes, we have to read that, and just never got to it. And so she is working with, I had asked her to work with Travis just to kind of, he has a couple areas that I would like to work on as we're looking into kind of wrapping up his homeschool or his high school years and what I want to make sure we're covering and stuff like that. And so my mom's been a teacher for like ever and ever, you guys. She's a fantastic teacher. And so I needed help, and I was like, Mom, you got to help me. I don't know what to do. And, you know these things, so help me out. And she, oh, I need to scrub my oven. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. So she is going to work on some stuff, and she was like, I need a good book that we can really dig into and discuss and talk about and things like that. And so she was like, what about doing this book? So I got it. I got it in last week, and I'm going to start kind of reading ahead of them. So I started a little bit of reading yesterday, but then we kind of had a hectic, lots of bad things happened here. So I didn't get very far, but that's what I am hopefully getting to work on this afternoon, because I got all of my stuff done with my Fly Lady stuff. I did my decluttering today. So we've been doing the Fly Lady system, and I shared with you guys, kind of my like minimalist minded biblical, based type, take on it. And so every day we've been trying to make sure that we set our timers for 15 minutes.
Papa.
And spend some time working on that. And so today I tackled Olivia's clothes because somebody is getting potty trained next week. So I got all of her stuff. It's her complete like summer wardrobe in there now because it's been super hot, and all of her stuff. So we can use the potty next week. That's exciting, huh? There's pups. You want to show them? Look at, there's puppies on her sister's cup, because this is not her cup, but it's not my cup, so whatever. Brandon's hiding. Yeah, the gnats have been bad here too. Once a month grocery shopping, Gina, I'm telling you, it is like the day that you do. I always laugh because we do our monthly grocery shopping, and then I usually end up ordering takeout that night because I'm so exhausted by the time it's done. I'm like, I can't cook anything. I just did all of that. So take it to Gigi then. Oh my goodness, your boys are now in their third. Oh, how cool. See, we need to have you share info with us, a mama who's been there and homeschooled all those kiddos, and now they're all growing and out there. We should do maybe we do need to switch this live to being a Zoom. That would be far more fun. Yeah. We need to figure that out. I was thinking we're going to do that for the church, because we need to set up either monthly or weekly Zoom, something like that for the church. I was thinking we should do like a weekly tea time or something like that with the church group, so we can all join in together. So we gotta figure that out. It would be like 6 hours long. We'd have to put a cap on it. Maybe we shouldn't do the paid version because I'll be on there forever. Okay, once a month grocery shopping, it is a lot, and it is a whole day where you do all of the things. But for me, being done and not having to run to the grocery store a million other times throughout the month, saving the money that I normally would spend having to go all of the time, it is a lot of work. The more you do it, the better at it you get. It really does. It's still always a lot of work, but you get there. Yeah, I would it's the longer you can go. No, ma'am, it's locked. The longer you can go without having to run into the grocery store, I'm telling you, it is so nice. I don't know, Sherry. I think we could figure out a way. I mean, you've seen for us, we do have the pantry closet, which is nice, but we don't even have a full-size fridge. Our fridge is actually some funky, weird size. Yeah. Okay, so we need to work on Zooms. Absolutely. And I'm telling you guys, the least amount of grocery shopping trips you have to take, so much better. Where there's a will, there's a way, you guys. Ask Brandon. I'm not a take no as an answer type of person, so I will find a way. Everybody's had security issues, though. I mean, that's one of those things. Yeah, Zoom's had security issues. Everybody has security issues. And of course, everybody has security issues. It doesn't even matter what they've actually already let out, because the government's tracking and tracing everything we do. So if you have any type of electronic in your house, people can tap into it and get to you. That's what it is across the board, honestly. Look what they've done it with smart TVs. They've done it with everything. I know. Brandon, we need to take a trip down to the Purdy's house so we can come up with storage solutions. I'm telling you, we can find a way to do it. You just have to make it work. And our pantry and our fridge and stuff, the first couple weeks, is kind of hectic. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And if one thing comes out, you have to like, it's very, very strategic what you have to do. But again, not having to go to the grocery store over and over again is totally worth it for me. And every time that I miss it and we don't do it, I pay for it. What? You just wanted to call me? No, you just know that you're on the camera. No, I know. That's how. Can you not pull my hair? Yeah. So she escapes out the door all of the time, which, yay, we live out in the country, so it's not like she can really get anywhere. But I got really sick and tired of having to chase her down because she's 2, so she's really quick and she just escapes through everything. So we went and bought one of those like chain lock things and put it on the door up nice and high. So now she's locked in and she can't get out. It's locked, I know. And she goes over to the door and she pulls on it and she's like, ah, it's locked.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just don't want it to be locked, huh?
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Yeah, the further you can
What's that?
I mean, you might have to. We don't have an extra fridge or freezer in our basement. Nope, we don't have anything else anywhere else. Guys, if we have we have our little closet here. It holds our dryer though too. For me, it is so worth it to not have to constantly be going to the grocery store. Like, I would stack crates up, or you could get like some type of like metal shelving unit or something, put it in the laundry room. Honestly, anything to keep me from having to go to the store all the time, I would do it if that's what it meant. So I get creative with solutions. Yeah, all of the people who have come and visited us, these crazy YouTube people, that's where we keep them, all of our bags down there.
Mom.
What? No, you're too used to food. Okay. That's where the missing church members are? That's funny. Okay, I let Jonathan out of the bedroom. I only locked him in there once, so let's just say. Okay, sometimes that's why I label stuff with weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4 or whatever, to let the kids know, like, hey, this is what you have to eat this week, and once it runs out, you don't get a new bag until next, Monday or Wednesday or whatever.
No.
Doesn't always work out perfectly, but they learn when they're out.
Oh,
yeah. You're a bottomless pit. You eat all day long, huh? Do you miss being on camera?
I want to be.
Do you miss being on the camera?
Oh.
No, don't grab it. You make everybody dizzy.
Bye.
Oh, look and say hi, Blossom.
Hi,
Hi, Blossom.
no, bye.
Blossom.
Chichi.
She's not a Chi-Chi. Or you want to show Blossom your Chi-Chis?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to film your Chi-Chis right now, so maybe we can send them a picture later. Blossom, we will send you a picture later, because if I send her outside with my camera.
Blossom is one of my favorite names.
Yes, Blossom is one of Lily's favorite names.
As every animal I get in our
I'm not gonna lie though, on the very top of the pantry that I have to use a chair even to get up to, that's where I put the stuff that I know my kids really want to snack on and eat, so that we do still have them at the end of the month. I know, we will do more vlogs, we'll get there. It's been kind of nice to not, I get yelled at because I work on too many things apparently, so. Oh, that's so cool. I love San Luis Obispo. It's so pretty out there. When I was a kid, I grew up in Southern California, and my mom, she actually took us on, we did a really cool trip where we drove up going up the whole way and stopped and did all the different missions and things like that. It's so pretty out there. Yeah, the Control Journal has, and doing the Fly Lady system, I'm so glad we did that this summer. I know I did it, I shared the videos because I was going to do it anyways, Because Karen, yes, we'll do Zoom. I said we'll do Zoom. See, but you guys want vlogs and then you want this. Like, I have to be able to do things that isn't on the computer all the time. Yes, Mom, I used the duster. I was using it yesterday. I dusted all of the things. We will get some Zooms going. I'm thinking we'll try to do like a weekly or bi-weekly church Zoom or something like that. We'll figure it out. I'm going to finish up some Fly Lady stuff for this month. Yes. And so hopefully you guys are all enjoying that series. And again, I'm not going to keep doing the videos because you just keep doing the steps that we've already done. So we get it set up and then you just keep doing it. That's awesome. See, and then it helps. It just, I'm glad I shared it because for me, it was something that I was needing to do because it was like, oh my gosh, I am too stressed out trying to like keep up with all the things, but I know there's a simpler way to do it. We just need to get like back on track and start doing it. And so it's been nice. It hasn't been perfect during the bathroom renovation, but by my doing those like simple intentional things every day that doesn't take up much of my time, I've been able to keep up a lot better. So that part has been a lot nicer. I think we should do like, I don't know if we could do weekly or bi-weekly or something. So maybe we need to figure out a good time that we could do like tea time Zoom or something where we all could plan to, you know what I mean? Like all plan to get on for a little bit and get to chit chat and fellowship and talk with one another. I think that would be really, really cool. That would be awesome. And then I have lots of curriculum stuff to be working on and getting done so that we can start school next month. I've already gotten a lot of our stuff, not that we use a lot of stuff, but I've gotten a couple things in that we are using and putting together. So I'm super duper excited for that. Yeah, and Fly Lady, it is hard because you go to the website and there's so much stuff. Like I went ahead and signed up for the emails again, just so while I was putting the stuff together, I could see what it was. Hey, Stephanie, you're in North Carolina too. That's awesome. North Carolina is my favorite state. Yeah, and so I'm so excited to share it because the website is just, it's so much and it can be so overwhelming, but it's just the simple principles, that do it. So I signed up for the emails just since I was putting the system together. Like I just wanted to see if there's anything worth it. I need to go and take it off because I just spend more time each day deleting emails than anything else. And it's crazy. I get it. And there's a lot of stuff there and it can be helpful to so many people, but that's where I'm like, nope, how do we simplify this? How do we make sure our priorities are straight and we're focused on the right things and doing all that stuff? So I'm so glad you guys have been doing it. And we're keeping on. So I'm glad. I've had so many messages from you guys and the fact that it's been a blessing has been so cool. So we've got that. Sherry in the home church group, she posted the new hymn for this month, which is amazing. Yes, I talk all the time about how doesn't need to be an idol. Yes. Oh, south of Raleigh, that's awesome. We are up here outside of Asheville, Stephanie. So we've got the new hymn this month over in the church group, which Sherry did her intro video. Oh my gosh, and I just realized I never posted the packet. Sherry, you sent it to me and I never got on my computer to save it and post it. So I need to do that. Brandon, if my sink isn't shined, I either shine it when it takes 2 seconds and put the stuff away, or if not, I go to bed and I sleep and it's okay and we start again tomorrow. Duh. Yeah. Simplified. The hymn this month is fantastic. And I did speak with Emily and she's already got an idea for some type of like art class activity for the church. So we will be doing that too. So make sure to pay attention over in the church group board because she'll be posting all of those details as she gets all of that put together. But it is so exciting to have a simple system that keeps everything like managed and organized and helps to give you like a process and a work through to get the things done. Like it makes case. So maybe the guys don't get it, whatever, but it's super exciting and is very, very nice. And I definitely appreciate it. And I know my husband does too, when things are put together and orderly, because I have a problem with starting a million projects all over the place. So trying to take a few minutes each day to get my things back in order makes a big difference, Brandon. Don't listen to him, guys. He's just being mean. He's so mean. See that? He doesn't even care. Shiny sink, doesn't even care. Whatever. Brandon, I'm giving you a nice, pretty bathroom, which, let's just be for real, y'all know that's where his focus is. So talk about a shiny sink. I make sure every time I go in there, I wipe out his sink and I wipe down his faucet every time I go in there so it's nice and pretty. Cat, not shine my sink. Are you crazy? Shannon, I love it just because it's such a simple way to just get the stuff together, because just life and all of the things, and it's just always too much. Yeah, like making your bed every morning. Like, it's so nice every time I walk in there and it's like, oh, at least there's one space that's like put together. And I think knowing that there is a system with the zones to hit all of the other topics, like doing the weekly home blessing hour, I don't feel the need to like squirrel off onto a million different trails of like, ooh, start this, ooh, start that. Cause I'm like, it's okay. We'll get to it. There's a time and a place for it. We'll get to it when we get to it. I don't need to freak out right now that my baseboards are dirty, because I know I have a time that I'm going to do that. So kind of knowing that there's a system in place to hit all of the things, and just like trusting that system that, with these little chunks, throughout the day we'll hit all of the things, I think for me is a huge relief. And it causes me like a lot of that like internal stress to go away. So, and once you get in the habit of doing those things, like I shared with you guys, like in my control journal, I hardly even look at it anymore. Like I keep our budget in there, my calendar in there, and a few other things like with homeschool and stuff is in there, and my video schedule and things like that. But having it all in there, like once you get in the habit of doing those things every morning, like I end up swishing and swiping my bathroom like every time I go in it. Because while I'm in there, like as soon as I wash my hands, I wipe everything down. Like you just naturally start just doing the things. And so that makes it really nice. And taking, 2 minutes at night to hit a hot spot, just a couple of those little things, I think it really helps. And I really enjoy, it's almost kind of addictive to see how much Bible reading I've been doing. I love checking off. Yeah, baseboards are never ending. They're awful. Why is molding so pretty? Because it just is shelves for dust and hair and grime. It just always happens. But I love having, that, like I put in my earbud and I listen to scripture, in the morning when I'm folding laundry, and then in the afternoon when I'm doing my decluttering, and then while I've been working on the bathroom and painting and like just doing different things. And so I love like going in there and checking off, how much I've read that day, and then things will pop up. Yeah, it's like an extra brain just to help you keep everything on track. You know what I mean? Like check everything off and make sure like, okay, I didn't forget this or that. And the kids are loving it, because instead of me, did you brush your teeth? Did you get dressed? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like all day long fussing at them, just going round and round and round. I just go, hey, make sure you check your, check your folder. Is everything done? And if you want to earn your prize at the end of the week, everything has to be checked off. And so, and we'll, I'm sure, switch it up with what it was, but they were so excited. Like the girls, they were on it. And I think for them, it was a huge sigh of relief, because I wasn't fussing at them to get this stuff done. They were being proactive and getting it done themselves. They were seeing how proud, me and dad were with them for doing such a good job. And then I think with like the room being a mess and stuff like that, knowing that they had a time and everything set to go and take care of those things, was a big relief to them. Girls, is Bun with you? Okay, will you just double check? I thought that's what she was, but I hear her playing and I don't know what she's playing with. So them knowing that like, hey, we know, this is what we're doing and we have a plan in place to take care of all of these things, we could totally see that, that really helping them to keep it, I don't know, just kind of keep it under control and have that kind of rhythm and stuff was a big help. And then I plan to incorporate all of our homeschool stuff in with our existing, folder and everything that we have put together. So all of that's going to go in together for them. So that way, again, we've already kind of set up the system, and that can help them with their time management, keeping things organized and keeping things together. And I think especially like for Lily is our very high-spirited child. She likes to be in control of things and things of that nature. So having it where she's kind of doing it on her time and her way, I think is a big help for her. So how to keep the excitement going without having to up the prizes. That was something we were thinking about too. I think it's really easy. Okay, so it's probably pretty easy for our kids because I guess they're pretty deprived of a lot of things. Like I try to be fairly diligent with watching the things lately. I don't think we've been doing a very great job of it, but watching the things that they eat and that they have. There's a lot of things that I don't keep in the house as far as treats and stuff like that, because it no longer becomes a treat when you keep it in the house. It just becomes something that everybody snacks on. So for me, when I said you guys can have a shake from a fast food place, that was like level 1,000. They were like, oh my gosh, we never gonna have that. So they were pretty excited in that, right? I think it's finding the things that your kids care about, right? And maybe that means that you need to stop and look at what your kids have access to on the norm. So if you let your kids do all of this stuff all of the time, they have access to electronics 24/7, they have access to all of these foods and all of these kind of unhealthy extras that should be eaten in just like super moderation, but they kind of have access to all the time. That might be something that you just need to look at in general. But I think for us, like we were already thinking, obviously getting like a treat is a big one. Special like movie nights, because we usually have a little something we watch, but we rarely ever rent things. So to sit down and do like popcorn and a movie or something like that would be a really big deal. So I would definitely suggest trying to focus on things that bring the family together and are a special family treat. So maybe, movie night or a camp out in the backyard or game night or something that's just a little something special and extra that you don't normally do, but that would draw the family together as opposed to like giving everybody prizes. Does that make sense? I think the experiences, family experiences and things like that are really exciting, big treats to do. And who knows, maybe the more and more you're getting stuff together, saving money, right? Maybe as you're, not going to the grocery store so often and not doing different things, every week you guys can set aside $20 or something, you know what I mean? And hey, at the end of the month, maybe we get like a little treat each week. And at the end of the month or the end of the season or whatever it is, we'll, take this little bit of money that we've put away every week, and that could be, a special outing or, something that's fun. Even if it's like our kids have wanted to do for so long, like a staycation, like go to a hotel even here in town and stay and have like a fun little funny, even if it's for one night, or something like that can be a really fun little thing to go do, when we're taking care of all of the things. And I think for us, it is such a rewarding thing, because the reason why we're bringing the kids into the system is to teach them these life skills that, let's be for real, I think most of us would wish that we had these when we started our journey. So to teach them these simple things of just, taking the time to get spaces back to ready and to get stuff taken care of first and things like that really does build up such great habits, that when we're getting all of the things done and we're doing so in a timely and organized manner, then it means we have so much more time left over, right? So like for the kids, even if we're like, hey, we get everything done, Saturday will be we stay outside all day, we put music on, we grill, we swim, and just mom and dad aren't focused on anything else, like that's a super fun prize. So I know I had talked with Alexis about it, but that prize of having mom, so if we're not focused and constantly working on all the other things, that means that we're now available to do more things, with you and with the kids. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the riot and the dance. That's like a nature video on Amazon. Yeah, that's a really good one. We pulled that up. Somebody had recommended that. Was it in the homeschool group or maybe in the church? I don't remember. But yeah, there's some really good ones out there that are pretty fun. Yeah, our kids are pretty easily pleased too. Like I could be like, here's $5, you get to go to Dollar Tree, and they'd be like, yes, it was all worth it. But we don't do allowances or anything like that. For us, it's just, it's a group effort. We all chip in. You need to know how to do these things anyways. And then I like pointing out, even just in little ways with the girls, when they get stuff done, it's like, man, isn't it nice to have everything, just little things that you're pointing out, how nice it is to have the work just done and taken care of. So that way they're kind of getting those just kind of reassurances and seeing the benefit of the work that they are doing. So I think that part is really good for them. Oh my goodness. So I shared with you guys, Sherry, thank you. I shared with you guys all of my, oh my gosh, Karen, with you, everyone, no one is pregnant. Well, I mean, maybe some people are obviously, but that's always Karen's go-to. I'm not pregnant. So I shared with you guys how I just really haven't been feeling well. I've been really tired, really weak. Which is not like me because I'm usually always going, but that's also probably part of the reason why I haven't been feeling well. So I've been doing some different supplements to try to help and working to balance my hormones. I was being really super diligent with my diet, and then maybe not so diligent, but still doing okay, but just nothing stellar. But I've been taking some different supplements to try to help. I'll grab the one that I got. So I've been trying to get back up on taking some like just daily vitamins and things like that. But I was looking for something because all of my issues are totally that my hormones are out of whack. And then definitely that I think just the extended nursing with Olivia has kind of taken its toll on me a bit. So I've been really upping like my D3 and some different supplements and things to try to help kind of bring that back in. And then after doing some research and reading some different people's reviews, a bunch of people recommended this Vitex Plus supplement. I don't know if you can see that very well. Maybe not. It's not wanting to focus. Focus camera. Okay, it's not going to focus. But this is a hormone balance supplement that I started taking. And it... I think it's working. I think it's making a difference. I've been feeling a lot better. I did start going to the chiropractor too. That's been helping with my headaches a lot. Yeah, my skin has started clearing up a lot more. I am using some different oils and serums on my face too. Yeah, it's been kind of hard. I mean, with everything just kind of crazy lately. And I've become like an emotional eater, so I'll just like get stressed out or overwhelmed and come in here and just stuff my face with whatever I can find, which is so not healthy, but I do it. Let's just be for real. And so kind of doing this in the different things, I've been putting some, I've got some different serums and oils I've been using. Yeah, everybody's gaining the Rona 20. But I've really started to feel better. Like my nails are still kind of weak, so they're definitely not back to better yet. My hair is still falling out, but I feel like it's slowing down. I feel like it's not falling out as quickly as it was. Even Brandon the other day, I think I had my hair up or something, and he was looking at it from the back. He's like, "Wow, you really have lost a lot of hair, haven't you?" And I'm like, yes, I have. So I feel like it's getting a little bit better, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better too, which is really, really nice. So I'm working on it and trying all of the things because I know, and now it's so hot, we just want to be outside. And so I told Brandon like all winter long when we were doing different things, I was like, you know what? Wintertime me and my big like oversized sweaters and things like that doesn't care. I know summertime me will hate this, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. And like now that summertime's here, I'm like, honey, I think I need to start doing Pilates. I think I need to start doing these things because I need to tone up some areas. But then, we eat pizza every night. So what are you supposed to do? We'll get there. But yeah, I can send you the link to this if you want me to, Karen. I've really liked it so far. You're supposed to take, they're pretty big size capsules. Let's see if you can tell. See, kind of horse pillish. You're supposed to take one in the morning, one in the evening. I have forgotten some days, so I haven't done it perfectly, but I have been taking those, and I really think they're helping. I have a bunch of other supplements that are supposed to be hormone balancing and help with all of that, but I haven't. Since I got these, I kind of just wanted to try these to see if they worked and see how they did. I have tried to avoid dairy, wheat, and sugar like raw sugar as much as possible. So it hasn't been perfect, but trying to focus on avoiding those things, just because the more and more I was avoiding them, as far as like inflammation and gut health and stuff like that, the more and more I was avoiding them, the better and better I was feeling. Like I could definitely feel the difference. Yeah, so the extra collagen and the smoothie, things like that. So I think there's definitely a lot of things there that are helping. But there's things again where I'm noticing like my skin is finally starting to heal and do a little bit better. My hair isn't falling out quite as quickly. My nails are growing a little bit quicker, but then also like internally I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm having a little more energy. And things like that. So yeah, cutting out, and when I do eat anything that is dairy or wheat, I make sure that it's organic, just to not have the stuff. But yeah, trying to avoid the different things to just make it feel better. Yes, and biotin. Yep. I think I have, and I've got different teas and stuff with the stuff in, and so I make sure I drink those each day and stuff. So a little bit, I think everything collectively has definitely been helping. Although I got stuff. Brandon got me this nice ginormous cup that's like his that he has. So I'm making sure I'm upping my water. Yeah, all the inflammation and hormonal imbalances. Oh, the joys. So that's been fun. But I think it's actually getting better. I shared with you guys that shake I was drinking. Who turned an alarm on, Lily? Yeah, so mine doesn't have windshield wiper fluid in it, but Brandon would drink he would have his cup, you guys, for church, for those of you guys who didn't see it, and he would drink his like watered down Gatorade. Oh my goodness, you're getting a haircut, Gina. Look at you.
You're getting a haircut?
I just cut everybody's hair. Everybody here gets the mom haircut. Yes.
Well, you did cut my hair a little bit.
I trimmed it a little bit. Your dreads are really coming in. But Brandon would drink his Gatorade and just we use mason jars as our glasses, and he would just drink his watered down Gatorade in there. And so everybody for church at the live said it looked like windshield wiper fluid. Oh, don't wear a mask. Goodness gracious. Cut down all your stuff. And so he got himself a big cup like this. His is black, but then that way when he's drinking his stuff on camera, it doesn't look like he's drinking windshield wiper fluid. Well, I would definitely be that person that nobody would like, because I don't care what the law is. You're not making me wear a mask. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. To make sure you don't chop it all off. I know. So Brandon has always been very opinionated about the length of my hair. And so I've always kept my hair really long. There was only one time, look at the cat running down the hallway. What are you doing, Lucy? Besides being crazy. Hey. I one time when Travis was little went to get my hair trimmed, and I was turned around the wrong way, and the lady was like cutting, and then by the time she was done, it was above my shoulders, and that was like the only time ever. And so my hair is always usually pretty long. But summertime, I feel like I always go through the period where I'm like, oh my goodness, I am going to chop it all off. It is so stinking hot. And then that's when I always end up doing like the top knot. And then that's where my hair just lives all summer long. So I'm trying to do things to let it kind of be down, but it's so hard. It gets so hot, especially down there in Florida. Yeah, Lucy's crazy. That's all you need to know about that. Yeah. The world is crazy. Everything's nuts. Brandon, are you coming up here at all, or am I just like randomly? So I was like, I probably think we've reached everything, but I don't want to get off if you're coming up here. You guys, seriously though, we've been doing the Seeing the Unseen study over on our home church YouTube channel. So AMP Home Church, that study is amazing. I absolutely love it. So you guys can totally come join in that. My mom did start up the Biblical Womanhood Study. That's in a Facebook group, and they've been going through all the videos. You guys and everybody, chatting to him from life. Everybody who's been doing the Biblical Womanhood, that has been so cool. My mom has a group over there, so everybody can join in and talk, and the interactions and stuff, you guys, that is where it's at. You've got to interact on these things. And so that has been so fantastic to see. Brandon is, well, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Brandon is starting into Matthew 13 tomorrow, which is where he's been wanting to be since he started teaching on Matthew, however many months ago it was. So he is super excited. I don't know if any of y'all noticed this, but there is a study packet with that he said, you guys look through all of this because we're going to be diving in and going through this. I know for me, when he was like going through some of these things here at our house, I was like, oh my gosh, why is it not taught this way? Because when you look at like the totality of scripture, this makes so much sense. Like, and this is so against what usually everyone says. Like, it's so weird. So he's super excited for that. You guys do not want to miss that tomorrow. And then, of course, definitely keep an eye out over on the home church group, because not only with the new hymn, I will post the hymn packet that Sherry did and I totally did not post. And then Emily is going to be doing a special like painting activity with the new hymn for this month. So I'm really excited for that. The one we did last month was so much fun. I know my girls had a blast. And even when my mom was here the other day, they were sitting down with the watercolors and using the different techniques that she had given them and dropping in paint and stuff. And then pulled up on YouTube some other things, and we're working, they were doing a meadow scene earlier this week. So they were loving all of that. So thank you, Emily, for sharing all that, and Sherry for putting together the hymns and all of that stuff. So it's been awesome to see just God at work and what he's doing and the different things coming together. And, you know, our family's got, you know, we've got our own stuff and some different things we're kind of mulling around and working on and just different stuff. But to see things coming together with, you know, the community here and the church body and all of that stuff is just really phenomenal to see, you know, come together. You know, there's a lot going on in the world, a lot of hardships, a lot of things, but it's just so exciting to see come together. What did he say? Brandon, I'm pretty sure you said Wednesday you were going to come on the live today. Because yeah, that is what he said. And that's kind of why I was asking him, because he said he was going to be here on the live on Wednesday. So that's why I was like, are you coming up? It's almost been an hour, and that's usually how long we do this for, and you never showed up. You guys, he's ready for tomorrow. Like, he's been ready. Like, yesterday he was kind of stressing out. He was like, I still have so much work to do and blah, blah, blah. And then last night he came up and I was like, you're ready. You don't have anything else you need to do. And so last night I got him to take a little bit of a break, and he went out and did some like mowing and some different things. But he gets worked up, and then he's so excited. He's so excited to dig into this that he just keeps like pouring through it over and over and over again. But it's going to be good. I'm telling you guys, this chapter 13 is what he's wanted to be in this whole time. I think actually he wanted to teach on just this chapter. And he was like, okay, we'll get to the rest of it later. Let's just do this. And then was like, no, I need to do the whole book. I can't just, you know, do this one part. But this is what he's been excited about, because big surprise, this is where we get back to talking about the kingdom. And I don't know if you know this about Brandon, but everything with this man boils back down to the kingdom every single time. That's what he always gets back to. Oh, you're in trouble now, honey. Try to see if I can hear him. I can't hear him. Stand me up. Well, hurry up. I gotta find somewhere to stand you. He can't sit. So let's see, we've got those studies and things going on, so you guys can check out that. I need to get the bathroom finished, so that way you guys, hold on, I gotta take this out of the case. That way I can show you guys our bathrooms and how we got all of that done for exciting stuff. And then we've got lots of cool homeschool stuff coming up. That'll have to be it. All right, Brandon, you're up. It's not very high. I put a candle under it. I'm bored of listening to Heidi yak at us. Oh, that's not gonna work. Get your butt up them stairs. Find all the things. Let's see. Got you guys balancing on a cup and a book. Let's see if that works. Oh, I hear him, you guys. Oh, look at that. See? So while you're listening and doing the stuff, you're getting all your stuff done.
Okay, so I'm not wearing a very appropriate shirt.
Oh, okay.
I still have a couple shirts from old me that I pulled out of a box and I just wore today. So it's not appropriate. It's just
Not very fasterly.
no. I mean, I would just wear it around the house today when I was like mowing, doing stuff, and so I wasn't expecting to come on. Hey, everybody there. Hi.
Look it. You showed up.
I did.
You haven't done these with me for. We only do one a month now, and you don't even come do them with me.
Sounds like I'm doing other stuff. Hey, Gina.
Karen, he just said he didn't want to show you, so you can't ask to see it.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
It's not bad. It just has a skull.
It's just
on it.
yeah. Just here. I'll show it. See, it's got a skull, and it's got a big old hole in it.
Oh, it does have a hole in it, huh? So you just
Yeah, and it's skull.
Yeah, because he only has. So I got him the 2. I got him. What's
Well,
wrong with you people?
I have a whole bunch of other ones.
about
That's
you.
why it's just like the ones that like I wear around the house or like to go out and do stuff in. Hey, Shannon. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I was in. I would never wear this around anybody or wear it out in public, but and it's like I said, it's not horrible. It's just a bloodbath shirt. It's just like, you know.
Oh, I
don't
see
know,
it now
maybe.
because it's sideways.
Yeah.
I thought those were his eyes.
It's actually a really cool company. It's just I think it would just give people the wrong impression, so that's why. It's actually a great company.
When is Pastor Appreciation Month again?
That's a thing.
It is. Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
It's kind of stupid. I mean, thank you guys.
October.
Thank you guys.
Oh, that's
for
his
caring.
birthday month
That
too.
is my birthday month.
That's
That
kind of
is kinda
funny.
neat.
Yes,
Why
he
would
is.
you-
The more and more he grows his beard out, all of his grays start coming out.
Yeah, it's getting pretty gnarly, huh?
It's cute. I think so. I like older Brandon better. He's nicer.
Everyone. Thanks, Sherry. I guess, yeah. Yeah, except for when we talk about your sink.
What is your problem with my sink?
I just love how you know, just this piece. I thought the
Bye,
shining the
Gina.
sink was
Go
supposed
enjoy.
to fix everything. Like I thought that was supposed to put you in a better mood.
It does.
You still fussing about the same things every morning. I'm waiting. I thought this shine in the sink was supposed to fix all that.
What am I fussing about?
The same things every morning.
Your kids getting their stuff done? Which I don't have to fuss at them for because now you've seen Lily. She's like on point with her thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's really, the girls are
She's
doing
doing
an
really
awesome job. Lily is on it.
Well, you've made this fun. Glad you came up here.
Y'all are the one that brought me up here. I love
Thanks,
you.
guys.
I'm sort of kind of kidding. Well, look, everybody this whole live has just been doing nothing but just blowing in. I just had to come even out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to remind them that you're human.
Yeah, because there's my hotspot pile back there. See, guys? That's my hotspot pile.
She's got...
Trying to paint
Is
the
that
back-
what they're called?
Oh my gosh, look at Karen's on top of it.
Holy cow.
Yep, those are all of
Wait,
us.
whose is? Wait, Karen, yours? What?
No,
Oh.
she copied it.
Oh, gotcha. I did that.
Are you excited for 13 tomorrow?
I am, but now that you've like all like talked it up, now like I'm
Oh my
probably gonna forget all of
gosh.
it.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Because if anybody walked into our house right now and said, "Oh my gosh, Matthew 13, help me out," you would be like,
Well, I'd be like, hang on a minute.
"No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
Just to read
You would
this.
skip a
Hold
beat.
on a
No,
second.
you wouldn't.
All right,
No, you
all right.
wouldn't." Yes, go get the packet. We
Oh,
posted
cool. You
the-
can now, Liz?
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't want you to be lost because, as I said in the post, I said that a lot of teachers don't teach it like this, and it's a shame because it's right there in the text, and it's really simple. and easy to see
When
once.
you put things in
Once
context,
you put
they
it into
just
context,
fit.
it
It's so
just
weird.
works so much better, and then it just makes a lot of sense. So, and the reason why I like this chapter so much is because it kind of just explains a lot of the world around us and what's going on around us, especially within Christianity, and why things are the way they are. So I'm looking forward to it.
Our yard totally looks like the Little House on the Prairie field right now with the flowers. I don't know if I can share it.
Yeah, it does.
Watch. Let me see.
You can if you
Yeah,
hit
I'm
the
trying to
camera.
figure it out. Look, see the flowers blowing around, guys? It totally looks like the Little field right now. In the beginning, like in the intro scenes.
We have we're gonna get the other mower.
Yeah. It's so cute. Olivia came running through the yard the other day, kind of down a hill, and kind of did the thing. We're like, look, it's like Carrie.
She tripped like Carrie. She looked exactly like Carrie
it was
when
really
she did
cute.
it. It was funny.
I wish I would have gotten that.
It was really cute.
Oh, Carrie, you need to come visit us. Wouldn't that be so fun?
It is. I remember every time about springtime how much I love living in North Carolina.
We should. That should be our intro for our for the YouTube channel. We can do like the Little House on the Prairie intro.
Yeah, I wish we would have had
girls.
that film
be
because
so
that would have
cute.
been perfect to
That
slow.
would be fun.
You have slow motion on this thing too. You totally could have done it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll do that. Ooh, still in lockdown. It's crazy. I don't know what they're gonna do with all of this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to watch. At this point, it's just like you wake up, you're like, "What's gonna happen today?"
That's why I love all those memes that are like, just waiting to see. Which
chapter in Revelation we're in.
She's down in the Philippines.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, Carrie, what's the time difference down there?
Oh, hey, thanks for joining us.
Oh, awesome.
We like to once a month. So we used to do these lives every single week, but then it was just kind of overwhelming every Saturday to do this. So then we started doing monthly lives.
See the flowers, the daylilies that popped up? Isn't that what those are?
Yeah.
What are those?
Now we've got Sherry emotional. I'm sorry, Sherry.
Why Sherry emotional? Oh, she's sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry.
Oh my goodness, it's 1 a.m.
Okay,
Carrie,
wow, 12 hours. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wow.
I've been keeping you up
You want to
all
go to
night.
bed, I'm sure.
She's like, okay, it was nice to see you. That's great. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Yeah, the world's nuts. Just like we knew it was gonna be. It is what it is. Seriously though, yeah, okay, so maybe we'll have Sherry come and she can record us all.
Yeah, falling down
the
reminds
hill.
me, yeah.
Brandon could just
That
roll
would
down
be
on
bad.
his tractor. That's
Yeah,
what we should
I'll
do. We
just
should
roll
just get
down.
you rolling down on the tractor. That would be awesome. Okay, Carrie, good. No, seriously, if you
Yes, I got it. Yeah, Heidi I was slow there for a minute.
If you guys want to come over and join the Facebook group, if you haven't already,
Yeah,
you
you
guys
are supposed to be here,
always
Sherry.
welcome.
Oh, so sorry.
So tomorrow, Brandon's service is at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and then we have our biweekly evening service with Travis, and he is in Hebrews. So he will be, I think he's in Hebrews 5 tomorrow. You're in Matthew 13. And then we have Superbook Sunday for the kids. Of course, the Seeing the Unseen study every day. Biblical Womanhood goes out every day. And then we have there'll be a study packet that we do every week with his sermons that we in the family can continue to dig through it all throughout the week. And then what was I going to say? Oh, and then we have the new hymn for this month, and then we'll be doing an art day too. Ooh, in Georgia, we were down. Our third kiddo was born in Savannah. We lived in Georgia for a while.
Nice, Liz. Well, whenever you get a
we'll just
chance
have
to
you
get over
pull
that,
everyone down.
I know I've got. On Sherry's. Yeah, on the thing. Liz was talking about the study packet for this week. I know a lot of people have been posting that they just got done reading through it and their mind were blown. So yeah.
And if you can't print it and you need to read it through on your phone,
that's what I want. Well, yeah, but
too.
That's what I was getting you guys to. Is I wanted you guys just to read that packet yourselves and go over it yourselves. So that way we won't be so lost at what I'm talking about tomorrow.
Because he's gonna start digging into stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk more about it and elaborate, and I'll leave it open for you guys to ask some questions. But really, that's why the packet was, why I gave the packet is because it really should answer all of the questions that you have about everything that we're going to be talking about.
Oh, Holly, she says, Carrie, now we have no excuse if you're here at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
That's so hard. I know for
Oh.
you guys, all of you that are international, I know it is so hard with the time differences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
Northerners
difficult.
kind of are though, Karen. Oh, born in Rhode Island. That's awesome.
Well, we're all on the Lord's time.
Yeah.
That's what time
Yeah.
zone.
I know. Okay. So we've hit
Oh,
our
yes.
hour. Our
It's-
kids
it's burger day.
are starving. It is burger day. And you earned your shake. So that's what's super exciting. We need to fix your
I was just talking about how good her dreads looked on when we were downstairs. I was watching
I
you down
know.
there.
See, look at
It looks-
you
they
guys.
look
See,
really
look at
good.
her dreads coming together. Look how good they're coming together. We've got to do a little bit of maintenance, some upkeep. I'm sure I'll have to message Sabrina. There. Oh my gosh. Now they've got.
Did you even read mine? I did one yesterday, last
Your
night.
You did?
Yeah, that one right there. It's Underdog.
Oh, the morning monkey is moon dance. We have these magnets that are just a bunch of words so the kids can make sentences and
Yeah.
it was supposed to be for poetry or whatever, but I'll show you guys.
That's poetry.
They have a blast.
The morning monkey is moon dance, but I need the ing.
Moon
I
dancing.
need the moon.
So they make all kinds of silly. There's always a new one. And so Daddy came in, they had laid out all of their sentences and stuff. And so Daddy came in last night and switched them up on them. That's one way to get them to put their things together. Okay, so tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yep.
Is for that. So, and it's linked. If you it's just, I can go ahead and add it in after this, but it's just facebook.com/groups/AP Home Church. So everything is on there.
Yep.
All right, guys, we have to go have our lunch.
Love you
before everybody
guys. We'll
freaks
see you
out.
all. Sorry, Sherry. Miss
It'll
you,
work
and
out.
we will see you
all
soon. I'm
be
sure.
okay. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully we'll see you guys all for church. We've got some videos for next week. And yeah, I think that's all of our things.
I think so. I don't know. You're the one that made me come up here.
I
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
make you. They made
They
you. Because
did.
you came up here and
That's
were
all right.
mean to me. So that wasn't.
I was not
that
mean to
wasn't
you.
me.
I love you.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
it's okay. You guys, thank you so much
Absolutely.
for joining us. We love getting to connect with you all. And we will see you all later.
See y'all later.
Bye, guys.